everyone! So it is our last day before break and we're gonna do a super crazy happy dance because I am so excited to be going home. I want to go home so badly. I am ready to be home for more than just like 2 days of craziness of trying to see everybody all the time and like trying to fit everybody into like 2 tiny days, and now we get to go home and we get to breathe and eat delicious food, and I'm just really excited to be going home. Your friend got a sugar glider, I think is what you called it. And that's awesome, and I want to see it on the next video where you're actually at school and not home, but whatever. I'm sad I didn't get to see it last night since your video was late for it, but you know, it's okay. Also, why in the world were there so many people awake in your dorm at 3 in the morning? Holy crap. Natasha and I were in bed, well, Natasha was in bed by like 11, and I was probably asleep by 1. Like, I can't even imagine being up until 3. I mean, I have early classes, but I feel like you've said you have early classes, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. It just boggles my mind that that many people are awake at 3. So sugar glider, super awesome. Break, super incredibly awesome. So there was nobody in any of my classes today. It was really funny. My one professor was telling us how when you go to class, he figured out the math, you are paying about the price of a movie ticket to go to class. And so to me, I was like, well, that's like almost incentive to skip. I mean, if it only costs me like $8 or $9, that's not that bad. Like, my big thing is always like, you're paying for school, go to class. But if it's like $8, meh. But his logic was, well, if you're paying the same price as a movie ticket, I will try to be as entertaining as a movie. And I'm like, that's awesome. So he tried really hard, and it was pretty entertaining. That was nice. I really like phonetics. It's cool. Physics, my professor made something burst into flame just using like pressure. Like, he put it in this little bottle and had like a thing on top, and he pushed down and it just like fire. That was pretty cool. So my classes were fun, but there was no one there. My mom mailed me no-bake cookies. See? They're pretty crumbly. They didn't really stand up to the mail very well, but I'm thinking I'm gonna put them in a bowl and pour some milk over it, and it'll be like chocolate cereal. I'm excited. If you can't tell, sorry, I just noticed, it's raining here pretty hard, so I look like a wet dog, pretty much. It was snowing this morning, and it was gorgeous. Like, I stepped outside this morning with my mug of hot cocoa and my big fluffy coat, and it was just snowing so softly. It was gorgeous this morning, and now it's just raining, and it's really gross. I think Adam said it's still snowing in Columbus, so that's cool. Oh, I've been taking lots of personality tests recently, just, you know, for funsies, and also because I started hating my major again, and I was like, I should switch to psychology, and luckily common sense kicked in a couple minutes later, and I was like, no, that's dumb. But anyway, lots of personality tests, and I took this one called the Big 5, and it's where you have like 5 personality traits on a sliding scale. Like, everybody has a different amount of these 5 traits, supposedly, and they're like neuroticism, openness, conscientiousness, agreeableness, and extroversion. So, I mean, as you can imagine, my extroversion score wasn't very high. Like, that one didn't surprise me. And conscientiousness was relatively low, which also doesn't necessarily surprise me because I'm late to everything and tend to forget about homework assignments. And I like to think I'm conscientious, but I don't think I actually am. So, that wasn't horrible. And then openness was relatively low as well, but, like, we already know that. I don't do new things very often. The ones that surprised me, my agreeableness was like nothing at all. I think I got a 17% on one of the ones I took. I was like, oh, okay. And my neuroticism was ridiculously high. Like, according to them, they even split it up into the different categories of neuroticism, and like my anxiety and like depression were like through the roof, and I was just like, oh, I don't think I'm a sad or particularly worrisome person. I mean, I know I worry about crap and I get sad like a person does. I don't know. It was funny to me, and also like, okay. I don't know if I like that test though, because the way they define agreeableness is like they combine trusting people and being nice to people into one group. And I feel like you can be distrustful of someone and still really like them. Like, I don't know how to describe that. And it's not like I distrust everyone, but at the same time, like, I mean, people make mistakes. They're gonna hurt you on accident. Like, I'm not saying that I think everyone's a horrible person, but anyway, this video is getting absurdly long. I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and I look forward to seeing at least one video over break. Bye! And you still haven't answered my question, what would you do with $1 million if all the practical things were taken care of? Watch my videos, darn it!